Hello and hey, welcome to another one of my videos where I waste my time playing this amazing tower defense game called Alien Creeps. Today we are going to do a tutorial on how to complete one of the toughest, if not the toughest, insane event called Autumn Thunder. Whoosh! Anyway, this is also my favorite event so far because the harder the gameplay becomes, the more adrenaline rush I get from it, and the more rewarding it feels to finish the game. I really enjoyed solving this puzzle. So this is actually one of my older videos back in 2nd of August 2020 using my favorite duo Team Lightning, Skybolt and Surge. This event has heavily armored and shielded creeps, which means high level laser damage and fire rate mods are necessary. At the same time, there is a need to build enough MGs to prepare for the swarm of Armites coming in the third wave and the later waves. I don't think the MG mods are necessary for this map, because the Armites are not as durable, unlike the other creeps. Just a side note though, the Omega drones' self-destruction don't seem to do too much damage against the shielded creeps, probably because the creeps in this event have all maxed out health and armor. The damage of the enemies is also through the roof. They can eliminate your infantries with just 2 or 3 shots. That's not even counting the power boost they get from the boss creeps called the Surgeons, which temporarily amplifies their allies' stats even further and healing them at the same time. In my experience, the strongest team I've tried for this map was Team Gravitas and Surge, which I will link in the description. However, I believe this is my video that has perfectly executed strategy and timing. Skybolt and Surge can only be acquired in the hero shop through cash, but they are worth the purchase. Each of them has a bonus skill. Skybolt can fly at level 0, while Surge can teleport. This means both are the fastest heroes in the game. This is also indicating that they are the best micromanagers in the map. Team Lightning is a unique gameplay. Usually, Surge is your front man in the other teams, but because you have Skybolt, Surge is forced to step back at the defense line and Skybolt becomes the frontliner. The strategy with Skybolt is to hit and run. Use Skybolt's skill called Electrify to slow down the crowd. This skill allows Skybolt to keep delivering electric shocks, but he cannot be attacked by the enemies while he is still moving in the air. This range skill has the fastest skill cooldown in the game of about 2 to 3 seconds. Surge will be your tank guarding your rear. Keep in mind that you still need to use his plasma field and quantum warp whenever they finish cooling down, then teleport him back to the defense line again. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, you must thin down the number of enemies while they are still far away. That way they don't outnumber your infantries once they reach your defense line. By the way, you can plant unlimited mines prior to starting first wave, and you don't even have to use airbornes in this game. You've seen it here first, folks. So the trick is to build airbornes and plant the mines, then sell your infantry towers to get your energy back 100%. Do this over and over until you're satisfied and ready to start your first wave. The mines don't do much damage in insane mode, as the enemies are too tough. However, they serve as good insurance if you want a perfect score. Okay, so now we're ready to build more towers in the game. Since there are less tower slots on the right, I had to use a slot from the left for my infantry tower to guard the right choke point. This way, I am able to place more towers on the right. There will be more swarm of Armites attacking the right side in wave 4, which is why I place more MG towers there. I finally found a perfect formula for this map, and it depends on how you rally your infantries in wave 3 and 4. And I will walk you through once we're there. Alright, so if you notice, I actually build laser towers equally from left and right, and we will put them higher above because they will serve as the towers to slow down the shielded enemies like the Noxious Knights and the tri-vampires. So the Armites are actually immune to the laser towers. That's why I put some MG towers at the far end. They will just basically ignore them, and they will reach your defense line faster than the other creeps. So that's where the MG towers will do their job. If you notice, I made a minor change there. I sold one of the towers and fully upgrade the towers on the left side there. That is because I think this is actually more effective in the early part of the game because of that position where it's at, where there's a curve in the entrance. It will do more damage early in the game than the other quad beams next to it. Okay, so first round what I would usually do is put my heroes in the entrance where the creeps are coming from, just so I could thin their numbers early. And I also try to kill the surgeon as fast as I can. First wave is actually not that difficult. The same with the second wave. This is basically a warm-up wave, and you need to gather as much energy as you can and upgrade your towers as fast as you can. Alright, so we're ready for the second wave. If you can call the second wave earlier, do so you can have a bonus energy. So if you look closely, I am using Skybolt as the frontliner. I use his electrify to do damage to the creeps. The ones that are upcoming are being slowed each time they get struck by the electricity, and then the cooldown is about 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, now we're in wave 3. Armites will start showing up and they will swarm your left defense. They are not that difficult to kill, but they will be bypassing your defense if you don't have enough troops to stop them. Transfer your infantries from the right side to help the left defense line. Gradually upgrade your infantries when they are about to die to grant them instant health replenishment. That way they can hold the defense line longer. So just keep using Skybolt whenever you can to slow down the enemies and zapping them while they're still far away. Now we are in wave 4. We need to transfer back our infantries to the right defense line. This time more Armites and shielded enemies will be swarming the right side together. We need extra infantries to stop them. We will purchase a tower slot from the middle and add another infantry tower there. Just like the previous wave, we will have to gradually upgrade the infantries again when their health runs low to grant them instant health replenishment. Also take note, the infantries from the left, I have moved them as far up as I can so they can also interrupt with the Armites and other creeps coming from the middle. You will need as many troops, heroes, or even those minigun assistants just to stop the swarm of creeps for this wave. And there you go. So the final wave isn't that difficult once you reach this endpoint. So the crucial wave are actually in wave 3 and wave 4. By the time you reach the final wave, you've already accumulated a lot of towers. So what we're going to do is just keep upgrading the remaining towers. Right, so do the same thing with the heroes. So Skybolt will still keep electrifying the enemies, and then Surge will also swap turn with Skybolt whenever his skills finish cooling down. And now we're also going to keep upgrading our quad beams with the poisonous gas, as they do significant damage to the tri-vampires and the other shielded enemies. Lastly, we will upgrade our troops in the middle to vanguards, and we will upgrade to EMP grenades just to disable the shielded enemies. And there you go, that's a victory and a perfect game with Team Lightning, Skybolt and Surge. Alright guys, what do you think? If you have any better suggestions, feel free to share it in the comment section. Subscribe if you liked the video, and share to other gamers who are struggling. I hope you learned something from the video and enjoy the moment. Signing out.